The 5 best milk frothers of 2024, tested and reviewed. We tested countertop and handheld models to find the best milk frothers. There are so many ways to create your favorite coffeehouse drink just using a milk frother. Imagine not having to wait in line to get your creamy latte or frothy cappuccino because you can make it yourself. In order to figure out what the best milk frother is for you, the first thing is to decide what type of drink you will be using your foam in. Then you'll need to think about whether you like your drink iced or hot. Finally, different types of milks perform differently in each kind of milk frother, so if you opt for non-dairy milk or skim, that's another thing to consider. We tested top-rated milk frothers on the market to find the best milk frothers for coffee drinks, hot chocolate, and more. How we tested. We filled our refrigerators with lots of whole, low-fat, and almond milk to test 12 milk frothers to get to our top 5. Each frother was tested with 1 2-cup whole, low-fat, and almond milk on both hot and cold settings. When testing the hot setting, we noted how hot the milk got and how long it took to get there. We also took note of how much foam was made and how well that foam held up. We also looked at how easy they were to operate and clean. These are the best milk frothers we tested in this video. 1. Instant Pot MagicFroth 9-in-1 Electric Milk Steamer and Frother. The MagicFroth has 3 temperature settings and 3 foam settings, giving the user 9 combinations to choose from. It whipped up silky velvety milk foam that held its texture well, and its removable pitcher was easy to pour from. The MagicFroth has a sleek interface with 3 foam and variable temperature settings. It created silky, well-incorporated microfoam at each setting and consistently hit temperatures of 140 degrees Fahrenheit and 160 degrees Fahrenheit for its 2 heat settings. It was dead simple to set up, had a large capacity to accommodate multiple drinks at once, and its detachable pitcher was dishwasher-safe for easy cleanup. It also performed well with oat milk and cold foam. It's a feature-rich milk frother with high performance and a moderate price point, making it a great choice for most people. In all our tests, this frother shined. With whole milk, the resulting froth held up over time and held its integrity on top of the coffee, and with oat milk, the froth didn't deflate after its initial pour. During our cold foam test, the result was a very stable and silky texture. So what about hot chocolate? We found that the frother made it as creamy as a milkshake. Even while the milk frother is working hard, you can expect a whisper-quiet operation. The only slight drawback we found was that because the inner whisk is oblong, it may take a little more effort to put into place, but that's something you'll get the hang of over time. Want to get a little fancy? The frother's narrow spout is helpful for latte art. 2. The best milk frother upgrade. Breville Milk Cafe Frother. The Breville Milk Frother was the only frother out of the bunch that you could customize the temperature of the milk between 100 degrees Fahrenheit to over 160 degrees Fahrenheit, with an ideal range listed around 140 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a great option for picky cappuccino drinkers or for people who want to make hot chocolate. It also has 2 separate whisk attachments for latte and cappuccino milk textures and performed the best at differentiating between the two. We also found that the latte whisk was the best at frothing alternative milks due to its subtle introduction of air. It has handy cord storage and a magnetic spot on its back for whisk storage, and we also like how secure its lid locked onto the pitcher. It has a 25-ounce capacity, which makes it great for crowds, but it performed excellent at its minimum volumes too. And finally, its pitcher is dishwasher safe for easy cleanup. If getting the best of whatever you purchase is how you shop, then the Breville Milk Cafe Electric Frother is a no-brainer. This frother towers above the others in looks and capacity. An induction heating system allows it to reach temperature rapidly, efficiently, and consistently every time. There is a variable temperature dial and a cold stir setting. The latte frothing disc creates a smooth and silky milk froth, while the cappuccino disc makes a thick and creamy froth. You can make hot chocolate for several people at a time by simply adding chocolate powder to the warming milk. The stainless steel jug can also be placed in the dishwasher for easy cleaning. This machine will give you everything you want but costs more than any of the others tested. 3. Best Milk Frother Fastest to Froth. Nespresso Arcino 3 Milk Frother. If you want your foam fast and with no fuss, the Nespresso Arcino 3 is a good bet. Push the button once for hot milk or froth and hold for 3 seconds for cold. It even lights up red versus blue so you know which type you are making. This sleek machine is so quiet, no one will hear you making them a delicious cappuccino in under 2 minutes. We like that the machine shuts off automatically when done. The type of foam created is more frothy than creamy, and almond milk did not foam as well as dairy milk. The Arcino only makes 4 ounces of foam at a time, but it will make up to 8 ounces of hot milk. While I'd advocate that any milk frother would be a morning game changer, I've been really impressed with how easy it is to use the Nespresso Arcino 3. It's frothed my skim milk quietly with no troubles since I brought it home, although my friend mentioned it took her a few tries to find the right brand of almond milk that frothed. Cleaning the Arcino 3 is almost as easy as operating it, just rinse immediately after use with hot soapy water. The milk doesn't crust onto its sides, but the frother does need a little bit of an extra wipe to ensure you rinse away all the loosely sticking foam. If you can't drink your coffee without milk or you entertain houseguests who enjoy coffee, there's honestly no reason why you shouldn't treat yourself to this swoon-worthy device.
4. Capresso Frm Max Automatic Milk Frother.
The Capresso Frm Max Milk Frother is so easy to use, we just left it on the counter all week during testing, and used the frothing disc to swirl creamy foam for our coffee, and the alternate heating disc to make hot milk for cocoa. A 12-ounce plastic milk pitcher sits on top of the electric base, which allows you to view the process of frothing or heating cold, warm or hot dairy or almond milk. You can only use up to 8 ounces of liquid when you want to froth milk, but up to 12 for heating it. The foaming took a few minutes to get to the hot stage, but the result was always worth it. We loved the fact you could store the discs magnetically on the underside of the base since they can be easy to misplace. The plastic pitcher is also dishwasher safe. 5. Mistry House Milk Frother. The Mistry House Milk Frother does exactly what it's designed to do, in a user-friendly way, and is easy to clean up after. I didn't have any burnt milk or strange batches. Consistency was solid. This essential appliance takes its spot on our counter as our new daily driver. Setting the temperature, cup size, and operating the Mistry House Milk Frother is as easy as any other appliance I own. It consistently makes perfectly even foamy milk every morning. As with most milk frothers, time is of the essence. If you let the frothed milk sit after the cycle finishes, it will separate fairly quickly from all foam to 2 layers of hot milk and foam. Depending on your preferences, this could be good or bad, so it's just up to you on when to pour. It definitely seems capable of doing latte art, the fancy designs you see on the top of coffee from skilled baristas. This is something I am definitely not capable of doing, but the consistency of the resulting foam looks perfect for artistic designs. Mistry has instructions for different types of milk, though I didn't test with those. The cycle I use most 140 degrees and medium foam takes about 2 minutes, though this can vary depending on the amount of liquid you input. My testing with old-fashioned cow's milk was consistent and positive. We never needed much more than the minimum amount of liquid for 1 or 2 people, but I like that if we're ever entertaining and want to serve hot or cold chocolates or coffees to a group, we can do up to 6 latte-sized servings in a batch.